Hello, I'm so sorry. Nawawala-wala po kasi ako talaga. I'm so sorry. Ano ba to mga to? Pati yung cellphone ko. Hi, this is me sa Buhay Online. Alam ko po kanina ay nag-online na tayo. Ano ba to nangyayari dito? Oh my God. Okay. Oh my gosh. What's happening? Hello? Can you see me online? Okay, I'm back. Ay, pasensya na po ang technical difficulties. Oh my goodness. My goodness. What? Wala po, nag-crash po lahat. Ng klaseng Techiemommy to nag-crash lahat. Nag-crash po yung aking OBS, nag-crash yung aking laptop, tapos yung telepono ko rin, otra cosa. But anyway, sorry po, no? Wala yung OBS ko, yung aking mga papag-usapan ay nandoon sa aking sa desktop ko. Pati yan, nabura tuloy, my gosh. But anyway, first things first. So we were talking about, sabi ko nga po, Christmas is just around the corner and people are asking, diba? We were talking about what tech gadgets to give this Christmas. Yung mga sinabi ko kahapon, tutuloy ko sana, diba? Sandali lang po, ha? Okay. So, we were talking about the best gadgets to give during Christmas. And we talked about several things, okay? Pero, iba po naman yung mga techie, o syempre ang mga techie ay ano rin, walang gender yun ng mga ang techie gifts. Parehong gusto ng tsaka men and women. Tapos we talked about yung premise na it is better to give than to receive, diba? Na dahil sa survey ng Radio Veritas na pag-alaman na most Filipinos, especially the 28 and above age bracket, would rather receive than give. Especially kasi nga itong pandemya na to, di ba? Yung mga gift-giving siguro confined to mas practical na bagay na, right? Like I said nga, pagka older na, yung mga bata, syempre, toys and all that, those things, but mas practical na po to give money, of course. Pero kung kilala natin yung pagbibigyan natin, mas mabuti nang tanungin natin sa kanila kung ano ang gusto nilang matanggap, right? But first things first, okay? China medical expert says COVID-19 has mutated and should be renamed state media, okay? Ano yung sabihin nun? Okay, sa Shanghai pa, China could change its official name for COVID-19 to reflect the virus mutation. Ibahin na lang yung pangalan, sabi ng China. Sa kanila namang nanggaling yun, no? And patients with light symptoms should be allowed to quarantine at home. Ayun na nga ginagawa ng lahat. Hello, China, huli ka na sa balita. Most everything sa world, sa bahay na lang po nagpapa-quarantine dahil hindi na kailangan, as long as hindi kailangan ng ma-intubate, yung mga worst case scenario. Because like us, when we had COVID, sa bahay lang kami. And that was the Delta already, okay? But now, sa Omicron nga, mas madali. Noon, 11 days na quarantine. Ngayon, 1 week na lang or 5 days, okay? So, itong si China is saying that the virus mutation and patients with light symptoms should be allowed to quarantine at home. A leading authority on traditional Chinese medicine was quoted as saying on Wednesday. Kasi po, under fire ngayon ng China, di ba? No? Ang daming nagre-revolt, ang daming nag-protest because of this zero COVID policy that they keep implementing na hanggang ngayon yung mga tao sa China, bawal lumabas ng bahay, hindi nakakalabas ng bahay. And, yun na nga. Merong isang city doon, 100 days, bawal sila lumabas ng bahay. Diba? Yung aking ring light, nagre-reflect sa salamin ko. But anyway, so, Gu Xiangho told the same run Beijing daily newspaper that the coronavirus Chinese name, which identifies it as a pneumonia-causing disease, should be changed to call it simply an infectious virus. Okay? China's approach to COVID, which has emphasized widespread testing and the quarantining of positive cases in specialized facilities, okay, should change from passive detection to active prevention. Okay? With recuperation at home, yun na nga, sa bahay nila magpagaling daw. For mga light cases, talaga naman, di ba? WHO said the China Association of Chinese Medicine's Infectious Disease Arm, which she heads, had reached a consensus to change how they describe the virus. Dapat lang, no? Her remarks are in line with the recent softening of the tone from China's health experts. Kasi nga, di ba, nagagalit na yung mga tao. Diyos ko, 3 taon na silang nakakulong doon sa kanilang bansa. Alright. Ang gulo ng kamay ko. Alright. Oops. Ano ba yan? Nangyari dito. Hold on. Her remarks are in line with the recent softening of the tone from China's health experts nga. And towards COVID. While authorities have loosened what remains some of the world's toughest COVID-19 precautions and restrictions, there are widespread expectations that the moves could herald a more pronounced shift towards normalcy 3 years into this pandemic already. 3 taon na nga po talaga, di ba? Because December na naman nung nangyari to di ba? Tapos January siya kumalat, February. Officials have started to play down the dangers posed by the virus. Alam ko, naalala ko, Chinese New Year noon Okay? On Monday, the official Xinhua News Agency said in a commentary that the most difficult period has passed, okay? Citing the weakening pathogenicity of the virus and efforts to vaccinate 90% of the population. Wow, okay. All right. So there, diba? Yun na nga yung sinasabi. Hello, welcome to Buhay Online. Whoever you are, I don't see the name. So sorry. Nagloloko-loko na lahat ng aking mga gadgets. Hello. Nakakainis. Okay, so we're talking about ano ba yan? Ang San Miguel plant now stops supplying Meralco. Oh well. Well, what else can we say about... Okay, hold on a second. Tingnan natin kung ano pa ang balita tungkol sa... Sandali lang po. Tayo kayo mga cryptocurrency na yan. Ayan, meron ditong ano Apple, ang Apple po or ang Mac, ang Apple is sued by women who say AirTag lets stalkers track the victims. Ay, hindi maganda yan, okay? Pakita ko sa inyo yung just bit na to. Yan. Apple is sued by women who say AirTag lets stalkers track victims. Anong problema dito, okay? Yan ang sinasabi ko sa mga social media na platforms, diba? You have to be careful because you have people's data and information. Make sure that it is not put into bad use, okay? By bad people. The Apple logo is seen hanging at the entrance to the Apple Store on 5th Avenue in New York because Apple Inc. has been sued by 2 women who said its AirTag devices has made it easier for their former, yung mga ex nila, tsaka yung mga ibang stalkers to track down victims. O ano ba yan? Sinuna. Ayan. Sa Amerika po talaga kasi super uso yung suing na yan. I mean, sue this, sue that for anything. Do you know that in America po, kunyari nadulas kayo dun sa mga kalsada or tapos napilay kayo or nasaktan, you can sue the city dahil kunyari meron dong paddle or lubak tapos na-aksidente kayo dun sa lubak na yon, pwede nyo yung sue yung city tapos mananalo kayong gano'n, no? Pag magaling yung lawyer nyo. Sa Amerika po gano'n. All panay suing this, suing that. So, ito, ngayon, these 2 women sued Apple for its AirTag devices have made it, sabi nila, easier for their exes to track them down or stalk them, okay? In a proposed class action filed on Monday, class action suit ito, people of the whatever against Apple. In San Francisco Federal Court, the women said Apple had been has been unable to protect people from unwanted and trafficking through AirTag since launching what is called the stalker-proof device in April 2021. Stalker-proof daw, ha? Starting at $29 po. Ang AirTags are 1 1/4 inches, 3.2 centimeters in diameter, and intended to be slipped into or attached to mga susi nyo, wallet nyo, backpack, and other items so people can find them when they are lost. Oh, ayun ang AirTag po. Oh, $29. Mahal din, ha? Hindi naman more than 1,000 yan. Idikit nyo po yung AirTag na yun sa inyong mga wallet, sa backpack, and other, so that pag nawala po yun, madali nyo matrace. Hello, itatanggalin lang yun. But privacy experts and law enforcement have said, okay, some people use AirTags for criminal or malicious purposes. Totoo naman. The plaintiffs called AirTag the weapon of choice excuse me, for stalkers and hackers, right? Okay? Stalkers at saka mga abusers. Of course, yan mga ano na yan, mga stalker at saka abusers. It is said it has been linked to murders, oh my God, this year of women from Akron, Ohio. Ayun, diba po yung mga namatay doon sa Akron, Ohio, pinatay na mga mag-roommate. Monday's lawsuit seeks unspecified damages for U.S. owners of iOS or Android-based devices who were tracked by AirTag or at risk of being stalked because of Apple's alleged negligence. Hala, malaking bagay. Oh my God, milyones to. I'm so sure. Apple did not immediately respond on Tuesday to requests for comment. Okay? The Cupertino, California-based company has acknowledged that bad actors have tried misusing AirTags. In February, Apple announced planned upgrades to make it easier to find the devices and warn users faster that unknown AirTags might be traveling with them. Kasi lahat naman finifake, ginagaya, di ba? One plaintiff in Monday's lawsuit, Lauren Hughes, said her former boyfriend learned where she had moved to avoid him after placing an AirTag in her car's wheel well. Oh, hindi maganda yun, parang tracking device, di ba? O di lahat na lang pwede nga naman gawin. Oh, hindi maganda yan. Parang pinadali nyo na mag-trace ng mga tao. So, ginawa nyo yan. Sa halagang $29 sa loob. Buhay ng na in danger na. She said he later posted a photo online of a taco truck from her new neighborhood and included a winking emoji with the hashtag AirT2.0. The other plaintiff, Jane Doe, ayaw niyang mapangalanan siya, said her estranged husband tracked her after putting an AirTag in their child's backpack. Oh, nilagay sa bag ng anak niya. The case is Hughes et al. Versus Apple Inc., U.S. District Court, Northern District of California. Ayan pa. Ayan. Ano ba kasi yun? Okay. Ano ba yung Apple AirTag taggers? Okay, sige. Let's talk about it. For those who don't know what an Apple AirTag tagger is. Okay? Ayan, okay? What does it do? What is it here? Let me show you what it is. Ayan po. Ang Apple AirTag tracker. Ganyan po. Okay? Yan siya. Taran! Delikado, right? Talaga naman. Mga serial killer dyan, Diyos ko. In April 2021, after years of anticipation and speculation, Apple finally released the AirTag. This small round tag is created to be affixed to wallets and key rings to track down these items using Bluetooth signals and Apple devices and the Find My app. Siyempre magandang regalo to ibigay sa Pasko, pero yun na nga, kung gagamitin sa masamang paraan, pwedeng gamitin sa masamang paraan. Pero available na nga po yan sa market. So yan. So ngayon sinusu ang Apple because ng mga natatrack, kasi natatrack sila at natitrace ng kanilang ex. Hindi magandang, di ba? It was meant to track your bags and stuff kung mawala ang wallet, pero ang nangyayari, natatrack yung tao nga, right? In addition, naging murang way of parang pagdi-detective yan. Lagyan mo ng tracker, di ba? Sa mga movies nilalagay sa ilalim ng sasakyan yung mga tracking device. Ngayon tong AirTag, hala, cheaper alternative, right? In addition to Bluetooth, These AirTags also feature wideband technology for more recent Apple devices like iPhone 11 and iPhone 12, making it easy to track devices outside the Bluetooth range. How much do these Apple AirTags cost? $29 nga, di ba? One AirTag goes for $29 while a pack of 4 AirTags is priced at $99. Oh, may sale pa, may promo pa. 4 na AirTag kasi lalagyan mo lahat ng bag mo. Lalagyan mo lahat ng mga ng ex mo. Idikit mo sa... AirTags can be directly purchased from Apple and the stated price point does not include the needed accessories for attaching an AirTag to your item. Tama? Talagang ganyan po ang Apple. Ang marketing ng Apple ganyan. Lahat ng bagay bibili nyo sa kanila. Ultimong tornilyo na dapat compatible, di ba? The AirTag accessories are sold separately by Apple and there are numerous third-party alternatives. Retailers like Best Buy and Amazon also have AirTags for sale. So ngayon, so far, okay, the AirTags have received positive reviews. Kaya lang nga, they are capable and smart for Apple device users. The tracking efficiency of the AirTag has also been praised. Pero yun na nga, dahil sa accuracy ng pagtatrack, ayun na, ginamit na sama-sama nung mga stalkers, okay? Normally, it typically takes 30 or more seconds to obtain the primary location of an AirTag from another room via Bluetooth, and the location can be inaccurate due to walls and other obstructions. Fortunately, the U1 precision tracking helps to fix that issue. Pero yun nga po, ito, ganyan nyo, lalagay nyo lang yan sa wallet, yan, ganyan, sa wallet, tapos, ayan siya ang itsura. Pero hindi nga nakabuti. Yan, nasusi lang ngayon dahil, yan, ginamit sa masama. So, ano ang mga pros? Okay, ang pros. Ang pros nito ay accurate location of items, replaceable battery, you can track up to 16 items. 16 AirTags yung bibilin mo, right? Anong cons? The AirTag battery cannot be charged. So, hindi siya sa charge. So, paano bibili ng battery? Oh, marketing ploy na naman. Tapos, not compatible with Android devices. Alright, so it's not compatible. So, it's only Apple. So, how do you find a lost AirTag? If you discover a missing AirTag, if somebody finds your missing AirTag, it can be scanned using an NFC-equipped smartphone to pull up the owner's contact details. This works on both iPhone and Android devices. If the AirTag is in lost mode and separated from its owner, it will also transmit its location back to its owner via the Find My network. Okay? So, yun po. So, yun po ang ating news regarding itong AirTag. Okay? Ano yung range nitong AirTag na to? So far, the range of the AirTag has been provided by Apple, but the known maximum range of Bluetooth is about 100 meters kalayo. This means an AirTag is potentially trackable to a minimum of that distance. To get a more accurate range measurement, you'll require further analysis by Apple. Okay? Each Apple ID can be linked to a maximum of 16 AirTags, which means users can keep track of 16 different items all at once. Okay? Tapos sa security and privacy, ano yun na nga, di ba? Your AirTag is linked to your Apple ID. It cannot be tracked by anyone else. Location history and data are not stored on the Apple AirTag. Oh, really? And devices that transmit a lost AirTag location remain anonymous. Eh, bakit itong nagsusu? Diba? Sabi, na-track sila. The location data is also encrypted at every point. You can see the location of your misplaced AirTag. Kasi nga, yung bumibili ng AirTag, yun ang ilalagay sa inyong bahay. Kaya na-trace. Ano ba yan? Okay. So ito, paano nyo ipe-prevent ang unwanted tracking? Okay. Apple built in security restrictions into the AirTag to avoid any incidents if it's being used for malicious and unsolicited tracking purposes. If an AirTag that belongs to someone else is on an item you own, okay, and has been moving with you for some time, you will receive a notification on your iPhone about an AirTag spotted near you. Ayun pala naman kung meron ka rin ganun, ma-alert ka. This will prevent anyone from successfully using an AirTag to track you. Alright? Yun po ang dyan. Kung bibili kayo ng AirTag, you will also receive a notification about an AirTag with you back home or in place you regularly visit. Yun pala naman may notification, right? Okay? If you intend to share an item with an AirTag on it with another person, You can disable safety alerts if the person is part of your family sharing group. If the person doesn't belong to your family group, they can disable the safety alerts temporarily, okay? So far, other than temporary disabling of the alerts, no other features exist for AirTag sharing, okay? If you're traveling naman po na may AirTag kayo, there are several restrictions to be aware of while traveling with an AirTag, okay? For instance, precision finding does not work in countries such as Argentina, Indonesia, and Russia. Hindi po. The AirTag Travel Guide provides a list of more countries and restrictions. Kung ang tinatrack nyo naman po ay mga anak nyo tsaka pets, ano ba yan? Pinagsama yung anak at tsaka pets. Apple made AirTag track items. Apple may, and the company does not recommend using the device to track kids or pets. For parents who want to keep tabs on their kids, they can use a family setup-enabled Apple Watch. Okay? Alright. The Apple AirTag has a built-in NFC chip that can be utilized by Apple shortcuts to activate automation. So, ayun po. Yun po ang nangyari doon sa AirTag na yan, na maraming nabenta, pero yan, may nag-sue. Okay? Alright. So, moving right along po tayo. Alright? The jobless rate po sa Pilipinas eases in October. It did, okay? But, inflation sends Filipinos looking for more work. Yep. Alright, yan na nga. Di ba sinabi natin na meron dating prediction na by tataas ng ano to? Joblessness. Well, the proportion of Filipinos either unemployed or out of jobs continued to drop. It continued to drop noong October, okay? But the jobs being generated naman are low quality. Yun na nga. Kung anong klase mga trabaho yung pwede mo makita. And do not pay enough amid rising cost of living. Yun na nga po eh. Maraming trabaho, pero mababa sweldo. Diba? Eh kasi nga po, sa pandemic, naapektuhan yung mga companies. Diba po? That's why ang offer ganyan. Pero yung iba naman, for lack of a better a source of income, kinakagat na rin po kahit na it's below their pay grade, alright? A nationwide survey of 43,641 households, okay, showed there were 2.60 million jobless Filipinos in October, translating to an unemployment of 4.5%. The Philippine Statistics Authority reported today. That was lower compared to the 2.60 million unemployed persons or 5.2% rate recorded last July, okay? Which had a comparable sample size to the October survey. The gains are tied to the reopening of the economy, totoo naman, pag-open ng mga negosyo, mirroring the strong GDP growth to close out the year. Nicholas Mapa, senior economist at ING Bank in Manila, said, but Mapa said there were troubling figures from the latest jobs report. For one thing, the actual number of employed Filipinos fell to 47.11 million in October from 47.39 in July. Okay. The drop in unemployment, yung pagbaba po ng unemployment figures was also aided by a decrease in the number of Filipinos who actively search for jobs during the month. Parang nabawasan po yung mga naghanap ng trabaho. Okay? Survey results showed there were 49.35 million Filipinos aged 15 and above who were part of the labor force in October, down from 49.99 in July. Meanwhile, more people po ang naghanap po ng additional working hours. Talaga po, marami pong nag-moonlight, ang sinasabi, like yung ating terms, moonlighting, na merong second or third job or ilang say extra side gig from their regular jobs, no? Yan po yung marami tayong nahanap na ganyan online na work, okay? So, it reported the number of there were a lot of Filipinos looking for additional work hours to augment their income because of the boiling inflation nga. State statisticians reported that the number of underemployed Filipinos rose to 6.67 million noong October, up to 130,000 compared noong July, okay? Si Leonardo Lanzona, labor economist at Ateneo de Manila University, said the latest labor statistics show the impact of inflation on the local job markets. Okay? The issue is that workers seem to be dropping out of the labor force. It seems that jobs have become less plentiful in the main sectors of the economy like agriculture and retail trade. Right? Okay? So, yun po ang ating balita tungkol dyan, tungkol sa joblessness at inflation. Alright? On another note, dito naman sa Pilipinas, diba? Sabi po ng ating Pangulo here, growth on track amid rampant inflation. Okay? While he admitted that inflation is running rampant out of control, our President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. yesterday said the Philippines is still on track to maintain a strong economic performance and achieve the government's growth target of 6.5 to 7.5% for this year. The rate of increase in prices of goods and services in the country accelerated po to 8% in November, exceeding the 7.7 figure back in October, which already was the highest in 14 years. Oh my God. Gulay. Data from the Philippine Statistics Authority, or the PSA, released last Tuesday showed that the core consumer price index reached that level driven by price gains in food and non-alcoholic beverages. Okay? Restaurant and accommodation services were the second biggest commodity group. That was the source of inflation, with a rate of 6.5% and a share of 19.8%. Okay? The main drivers, unfortunately, are still imported inflation. So again, import substitution is still a good idea, not only for foreign exchange, but also that we can keep our inflation rate down. Kaya nga, so yung pag-i-import dapat bawasan. Okay? So, last month, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas hiked its policy rate by 0.75 percentage points to tame the country's inflation rate. But more hikers are soon on the horizon until around mid-2023. The Monetary Board, or MB, the central bank's 7-person policy-making body, decided to raise the interest rate on the central bank's overnight reverse repurchase facility by 75 basis points. Okay? Ano po ang mga tools to combat inflation, okay? In a statement, Albay Representative Joey Salceda recommended that the President issue an executive order that would ensure all supply bottlenecks for food and other farm produce are eased para, di ba, to address logistics and transport costs in food prices, di ba? Lahat ng bottleneck at mga problema ng food chain dapat natin i-address. Local government units may be directed to lift all hindrances and blockages across farm-to-market routes. The Department of Transportation may be directed to ensure the proper flow of traffic feeding into inter-island nautical routes. As much as 48% of prices of certain food staples are logistic costs. Yun na nga po eh. Kaya po, napapansin nyo, no, through the years, laging hindi kompleto yung sa grocery rin kasi may mga hindi nakakarating na supplies. Logistics problem po yun, okay? So, dahil sa logistics cost, kaya naman na mahal at saka kulang. The Albay lawmaker also cited this measure seeking to classify large-scale food price manipulation as economic sabotage, which he said has the support of the House of Leadership and the Committee on Agriculture and Food. There is an abundance of tools available to the President and his economic team to combat inflation. Immediate executive action may still take time to actually address fundamental drivers of inflation, but would be proper signaling for the public and private sectors. Okay, inflation remains the toughest economic storm we must weather more than anything talaga. And our ships must sail in the same direction. Okay? ACT Teachers Representative Franz Castro urged the President to certify as urgent bills raising public and private workers' wages and reducing costs of basic goods. O nga, yung mga sweldo ng mga guro din. Okay? So, ayan po. Prices of ingredients for sautéing are now like gold. Pati yung onion, grabe, di ba? Kanina po, namalengke kami ngayong umaga. Yung onions, 303 na lang daw a kilo. Last week, 390 plus. The week before that, 400 plus. Nakakaloka, right? The Marcos administration must do something to ease the rising prices of basic goods. Kaya nga, this must be the golden era dahil parang ginto ang presyo, di ba? Increase salaries and wages to give the people more purchasing power and remove the value-added tax and other taxes on essential goods, especially oil products. Okay? Alright? Okay, so, alright. So, balik na tayo sa ating mga gifts to give for Christmas. Sinabi natin kahapon yung mga techie gifts, no? Now, let's talk about gifts to give for women itong 2022, okay? Ano ang mga gusto ng mga babaeng matanggap, right? Well, let me see. Pipiliin ko lang. Okay, ito parang walang kamatayan to eh. A scarf or cashmere scarf, okay? Nothing more luxurious, pero siyempre, ito sa mga merong countries na may winter. There's nothing more luxurious in the winter time than a cashmere scarf. Crafted from sumptuous blend of recycled Italian cashmere and wool, this cozy accessory is available in 7 colors including pink, heather gray, and camel. Okay? So, yan. So, ano pa? Uso pa rin yung mga... Hindi naman yata. Hindi ko gusto yan. Ano to? What is this? Oh my gosh, nakakatawa. Ito tingnan nyo itong mga regalo sa Amerika. Regalo daw pang babae. These are the women toys. This is called the Leona Sona Cruz. You know what this is? Funny. This is a Leona's iconic Sona Cruz is one of the best brands and the industry's best known as the best-selling sex toy. Vibrator po yata yan. Out of nearly 1,800 reviews. Okay, sige, yan. Okay. Yan siya. Tara! It's best-selling. Out of nearly 1,800 reviews on the site, 96% of the users would recommend the toy, calling it God's gift to women. Oh my Lord. So, ano pa? Ito, maganda rin itong regalo. Is it glassware? What is this? Look. Tada! Ano ba yun? Is that glassware or bring old Hollywood glamour to your next gathering with the stunning coupe glasses po ang tawag dyan. Okay? Ito, ang Lululemon Team Canada, merong Legacy Mini Belt Bags. Oh, so cute. There. Legacy Mini Belt Bags for women from Lululemon. Oh, ayan. Okay. Ayan. Because Lululemon became famous for its belt bag. Tapos, Team Canada's bag is also worth mentioning. Available in 3 colors. Itong Lululemon belt bag through the Olympic Foundation and Paralympic Foundation of Canada. Pwede kayong mag-order niyan. Okay? Ano pa? Ang mga maganda. Okay? Siyempre, from Coach. Yan ang ganda. This is called, this is a nice gift to give. Alright. This is the best-selling ID case. Lagyan po ng mga ID. Crafted from cross-grain leather and features 2 credit card slots. According to one review, it's the perfect size for every bag. So yan, you can insert that in your bag and put your IDs. O, tama nga, maganda rin na may hiwalay yung ID tsaka para alam mo kung saan hanapin, right? O, ang ganda nito from Coach. Alright? Okay. Alright. Tapos, ano ba itong mga to? For women, how funny. What else, okay? Siyempre, what is this? Oh my gosh. Oh, sana meron ganito dito. Look at this, okay? Nakakatawa. This is called the Tushy Classic 3.0. It is a bidet. Ano ba yan? A one-of-a-kind gift to say the least. The Hello Tushy is the self, a tush kasi is bum or your puwet. is the self-proclaimed most thoughtful bidet in the world. It requires no electricity or plumbing to set up and has more than 13,205 star reviews. Sige. Kaya tingnan natin yan, okay? Alright? Well, ayan, ito yung magandang regalo. Marami itong ina-advertise eh. Itong mga Glow Vibrations Phase 1. Yan. Pwede niyo yung bigay sa inyong kaibigan or sa kapatid or sa nanay nyo. Yung mga Phase 1, okay? Vibrating Phase 1, of course, it removes puffiness, dullness, fine lines, and more with sonic vibrations, and 4 interchangeable heads, okay? Ang tawag po dyan ay Glow Vibrations Phase 1. Yan mga babae panay pang vanity, okay? Alright, so ano pa? Well, what else can you give a woman? Alright, kundi pampaganda, right? And pang-decorate sa bahay. What else can you give? Where? Okay, you can give them, of course, footwear, like Birkenstock, may mga sandals. You can also give them mga, mahirap pagdamit eh, kasi pag hindi nila type, diba? Pag hindi nila type yung binili mo, pamimigay lang nila yon. Ito ang gusto ko, oh my God. I want an espresso or I want this. I want this DeLonghi coffee and espresso machine. Oh, which is really so expensive here. Pero ayan, maganda rin yung regalo. Okay? So, on the other hand, of course, there's the best gifts pa rin that you can give na techie, right? Sinabi na natin yung Fusion na smart reusable notebook, magnetic car mount, at yung car charger, tsaka yung screen cleaner, and also yung gusto ko yung CamKicks remote control for smartphones, right? Ganda yun. Yan, yun. Yan. Smart Kicks remote control for smartphones. That's so cool. And also, you can also give as a gift na techie, yan nga, Apple AirTag. And the Blavor solar power bank, yes. And what else can you give? Mga Apple AirPods, syempre, for the guys. And also, you can also give, ano pa? Yun, yung mic na sinabi ko, yung Blue Yeti USB microphone para sa mga broadcasters, para sa mga vloggers, content creators, that is cool. Pero mahal, $79.99 US dollars. Tsaka yung Bose frames na sinabi ko, diba ito? Cool. Yan, yung shades na yan po ay $19.99, so almost $100. But it's sunglasses na it has an open ear headphones na kasama ang salamin na yan. It can play songs from your phone via Bluetooth. Can you believe it? It makes you hear the music. Ikaw lang po nakakarinig nun. Okay? Tsaka yung Fitbit na watch. Ayun po, you can give, right? And also, Microsoft Surface Geo 3, a new laptop. So, yan po mga gifts na, tsaka Nintendo Switch. Okay? Nintendo Switch para sa mga bata or hindi bata rin. You can also give a drone. At, ang mahal naman yung cup na to. You know, you can be creative with your gifts too. Okay? So on that note po, no, pasensya na po talaga, namatay na naman yung OBS ko, kaya nawala yung mga background ko at mga stories ko. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me today, and pasensya na po at papatay-patay yung aking broadcasting today because of my technical glitches. Maraming salamat po for joining me today. Bukas po magkikita tayong muli, okay? And wala akong news today about education, but so far so good po talaga na yung mga bata pumapasok. You can see them po na kahit na po is na restrictions. I saw kanina kasi namalengke kami, nakita ko yung mga pumapasok, yung mga bata nakamaskara pa rin po papunta ng school, alright? So, oo nga pala, meron, nawala na yung news na. Anyway, basta alam ko isang beauty queen na dethroned because of her remarks. Bukas ko na nagkakwento yan, okay? So, thank you so much for joining me today. This has been Jay Bautista for Buhay Online on Wednesday. Okay? Thank you so much for joining me. Pasensya na po kasi kanina namatay na naman. But okay, so we're looking forward to, well, we have only barely 2 weeks till Christmas. So yung po mga Christmas shopping nyo po online, gawin na, huwag nyo pong kalimutan din na patuloy magpunta sa magsimba paglinggo or mag-service online. Ako sa online pa rin ako nagsisimba kasi hindi ko alam kung saan dito ang Victory sa Pampanga. But be careful pa rin po tayo tungkol sa mga crowded places, right? That we must still be vigilant tungkol sa coronavirus because meron pa rin pong virus, okay? And on another note, sa news kanina, panay-patay yung nakita ko. So, ayoko na lang kwento yan na namatay si ganyan, namatay si ganon. Well, that's the reality of life that we cannot help but face. It's inevitable, di ba? There's nothing we can do about that. So, amidst the rising crisis, the rising of prices, I'm sure na lahat po tayo looking forward to have a Merry Christmas po sa ating mga pamilya. Okay? So, maraming salamat po. Tomorrow, I hope I can fix my OBS problem mamaya para bukas hindi na po ganyan pakurap-kurap yung aking pag-broadcast. Thank you so much and have a good day po. And for those who miss our past episodes, please, you can find us in our YouTube channel, Broad Stream Cast Communicators, and like and subscribe para po mas marami pa pong tayong maabot sa ating mga balita at sa ating mga information. And pwede niyo pong balikan doon yung mga lumang episodes o mga issues or mga subject matters na gusto niyong balikan. Thank you so much. Have a good day po. And at the end of the day, 3 things should remain in our lives, and that is peace, faith, pananampalataya, hope, pag-asa, and love. Thank you so much. Have a nice day po, everyone.
Inyong natunghayan at napakinggan ang mga makabagong pamamaraan sa mundo ng online sa pamamagitan pa rin ng Broad Stream Cast Communicators. Hanggang sa muli, maraming salamat po.
Thank you.